And it comes back to Lucas Bloss. Hey, rookie, welcome to the show. The Penguins Cup Championship show. The Penguins Cup playoff show. And the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars putting on a show. Tell the boys and girls I just don't care.
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's health insurance marketplace. How can I help you?
I need help paying my health insurance premiums.
You came to the right place. Penny gets you the lowest costs on high-quality plans.
Enroll now at penny.com. Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Do you have a favorite leather couch or chair that's damaged? Has your car, boat, or RV's interior seen better days? Maybe your business's furniture or your private aircraft's interior could use a little love. You're probably thinking replacement is going to be expensive. And what happens to the damaged piece after you throw it out? Does it just end up in a landfill? It doesn't have to. FiberNew specializes in the restoration of leather, plastic, and vinyl. To get an estimate, connect with us today.
Good afternoon, hockey fans. From the RMU Island Sports Complex on Neville Island, the PIHL and 10band.tv are proud to present the 2025 Varsity Class AA All-Star Game. Hello, everyone. Chris Beddick here alongside my man Brian Mitchell. Mitch, how you doing?
Doing good. How about yourself, sir?
Doing great. Glad to be back together, Mitch, for another season and another All-Star Game. And this year, we will have a special 12 seniors, actually 25 total seniors, 12 seniors on the gold team. They will be in the white jerseys, and 13 seniors will be in the dark jerseys. That's Team Blue. Team Blue in the dark jerseys is going to be coached by head coach of Latrobe, Adam Ferguson. And then the head coach of gold, which will be the team in the white jerseys, is going to be Penn Trafford head coach Brian Zagorak. So Mitch should have a good one here. A lot of talent on the ice as we celebrate our 2024-25 All-Stars.
Absolutely, and we're talking about a couple teams that came down from AAA. A lot of representation here with Cannon McMillan, Cathedral Prep on the coaching staffs, of course, and a lot of new names as the assistant, as the regular coaches here, with Brian Zagorak of Penn Trafford taking over for Chris Cerruti this year, Denny Zaravica replacing Mike Robinson on the Norwin bench. A lot of new faces in AA. So it's going to be a fun one here. But, you bring back, you look at Greater Latrobe and Adam Ferguson another year. Another good season there for those Ice Cats there.
Yes, they're off to a splendid 3 quarters of the season. They've won 11 in a row, currently tied for first place in the AA division with Penn Trafford. And also another new head coach that came down, the Cathedral Prep head coach Mark Sprickman is going to be helping on the bench for the Team Blue, which is the team on the dark. He's going to be assisting Latrobe head coach Adam Ferguson, and also Latrobe assistant coach Mike Albright will be on the bench for Team Blue, helping Ferguson and Sprickman. And then on the other end, of course, Cannon McMillan's head coach Chuck Fink, another one whose team came down from AAA. And now we'll send it down to Austin McLean.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the RMU Island Sports Center for the 2025 PIHL Class AA All-Star Game. All right, fans, let's meet your All-Stars. First up for Team Ferguson. From Armstrong, number 2, Jason Rulo. From Cathedral Prep, from Bush Chapel, number 8, Tucker Poland. From Hempfield, number 19, Dave Bush. From Cathedral Prep, number 21, Matthias Brickman. From Box Chapel, number 25, Liam Weisman. From Cathedral Prep, number 26, Ethan Cunningham. From Box Chapel, number 29, Miles Perry. From Cathedral Prep, number 33, Ian Brown. From Cathedral Prep, number 38, Tucker Pinier. From Greater Latrobe, number 40, Joey Grant Bowie. From Box Chapel, number 47, Tyler Goldstein. From Armstrong, number 56, Colin Butch. From Armstrong, number 59, Jake Brown. From Greater Latrobe, number 61, Ryan Dumpnitz. From Hempfield, number 71, J.J. Williams. From Greater Latrobe, number 79, Rock Woods. From Greater Latrobe, number 86, Dylan Morris. From Armstrong, number 87, Aiden Morondo. From Norwin, number 88, Joey Vecchio. And from Latrobe, number 93, Jackson Hayburn. Coaches for Team Ferguson, from Greater Latrobe, Adam Ferguson is head coach. His assistant coaches from Cathedral Prep, Marks Rickman. And also from Greater Latrobe, Mike Albright. That is Team Ferguson. Now for Team Zagoric. From Bishop McCourt's number 4, Jack Pryor. From Baldwin, number 7, Logan Kramer. From Baldwin, number 8, Tegan Berry. From Penn Trafford, number 10, Tyler Doran. From Norwin, number 12, Abe Zaravicka. From Bishop McCourt, number 14, Sammy Drieger. From Cannon McMillan, number 15, Rocco Busto. From Cannon McMillan, number 14, Aiden Fox. From Cannon Mac, number 17, Michael Trainer. From Bishop McCourt, number 19, Kenny Billings. From Penn Trafford, number 22, Cam Christie. From Canyon Mac, number 24, Carson O'Donoghue. From Norwin, number 28, Dom Cirilli. From Baldwin, number 29, Gabe From Bishop records number 31, Jake Johnson. From Baldwin, number 33, Matt Dempsey. From Armstrong, number 39, Rexton Howe. From Henfield, number 44, Austin Herron. From Penn Trafford, number 57, Ron Biederman. From Norway, number 77, Parker Twa. From Henfield, number 86, Nick Groupie. And from Cannon Map, number 91, Brendan Lamongo. Coaches for Team Zagoric. Your head coach is Brian Zagoric from Penn Trafford. Assistant coaches from Cannon Map, Chuck Fink. And from Norway, Jenny Zarabicka. Tonight's referees are Nick Miller and Taylor Sally. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your 2025 Class AA All-Stars. At this time, Nancy, please rise straight. Remove your hats and direct your attention to the flags beside the scoreboard for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing out that star-spangled banner did wave o'er the land of the
All right, we're about ready for the 2025 Varsity Class AA All-Star Game. Chris Beddick here alongside Brian Mitchell. We are at the RMU Island Sports Complex on Neville Island. And the introductions, Mitch, are always one of the highlights of this day and of this game. Getting these individual players recognized is an exciting moment for them.
As they should. I mean, you put in the time all year. You get the opportunity to be recognized as an all-star in any league. You get the chance to have your name individually announced at this level. That's always huge. You get 2 times to do that, I believe, in this point and in the championship games. And, you know, only 2 teams can play in the championship game at any level. So to have an opportunity to have your names read out in front of a crowd at any time is an honor.
Team Blue will be in the dark uniforms. That'll be the best way to describe it. They are on the bench to the right. And starting in goal for Team Blue will be number 79, senior from Latrobe, Brock Flew. Flew is having a spectacular senior season. He has a 10-2 record, a 9.20 save percentage, and a 2.00 goals against. Starting in goal down to our left will be Cannon Mack goalie. Aiden Bobs. Aiden comes into this game with a .893 save percentage and 3.36 goals against. Teams are at center ice. We are ready for the puck drop to get this going. Coach Ferguson's going to start 4 of his Latrobe All-Stars here for Team Blue.
We have a delay. Just so everybody knows, we had in a previous game, the players were sent to the locker room if they didn't have a neck guard. So we had a neck guard delay in the last game. This may be what they're talking about. Let's see what they have to say.
People are checking for neck guards. Yes, this is an all-star game, but this is also a hockey game, and USA, you better have your neck guard on, Mitch, or there will be a delay. See if we're ready to go. We get a thumbs up from the officials. Looks like we're ready to go.
All right, they checked them all out. We're going to get ready. Yep. Yeah, 12 players came off in the last game at one point, so.
Well, good thing we didn't have that here. So now we're able to go. Puck is dropped, and we're underway here. The 2025 Varsity AA All-Star Game. And the puck is sent in by Team Blue. Dylan Morris from Latrobe on the attack. Cremboli also. Puck sent around the wall. Shot on goal. That'll avoid the net. That was by Sprickman, Matthias Sprickman from Cathedral Prep. Sprickman gathers it, sends it up to Dylan Morris. Morris gets it over to Joey Cremboli. Cremboli loses that. Cam Kisty, Penn Trafford, sends it up. Look out, up into the bench. Almost hit Coach Saravica. That avoids everybody. No harm, no foul. Both teams will make changes. Just underway here at the RMU Sports Complex.
It's a couple of years I've been talking with Denny Zaravica covering those games out in the east side. It's funny, I was always, he's always the assistant for Hempfield, assistant for Norwin. Now I get to see him in a suit for the first time. I didn't even recognize him. I was giving him a little bit in the runway down there.
He is a sharp-dressed man, we can say that.
Absolutely.
Back to play here. Puck sent in and delivered out. After is Aiden Mirando. Number 87, defenseman, sends it ahead. Now on the attack, here comes Team Blue over the line. Cullen, he'll shoot. That's sticked away by Bobs. Kutch sends it in. Vecchio after it. Here he comes. There's a shot right in harmlessly under the glove of Bobs. Face-off will be in the team white. Well, it's actually team gold, Mitch, but they're wearing the white jerseys.
Yeah, it's Team Zagorak.
Team Zagorak, head coached by Brian Zagorak, head coach of Penn Trafford, who is currently has his squad tied for first place with Latrobe. And, of course, the blue team over to the right, Adam Ferguson's the head coach of that team. Face-off now. Team Gold loses it. There was shot on net, stopped by Bobs. Puck sent around the wall. Goldstein knocks that down. He'll keep it deep. On the attack here, Sorelli looks to clean it up and get it out. Knocked down by Goldstein at the blue line. Can Sorelli get it out? He can't. Kept in by Team Blue on the attack. Behind the goal. Kinnear brings it out. Back up top. Goldstein. He'll shoot. That'll miss the net. On the attack right now. They're able to get it out. Goldstein gets it ahead. Chipping it ahead was Williams. It's intercepted by O'Donohue. Puck sent up and gets deep. No icing. Teams will change behind the play. Brian Dumnich gets it there. Senior defenseman for Latrobe. He's going to take it behind the net. Bring it out. Send it up the wall. Rulo, can he get out? He can't. Krupe's there. Coming in. Krupe got a chance. Shoots! Stopped by Flew. Good save there. 2-on-1 back the other way. Williams shoots. Saved by Bobs. And there is no rebound. Dane Bush, actually, that was on that 2-on-1, got the shot. Bobs able to make the save.
They had Graff coming down with him on that left side. Unfortunately, he just decided to shoot at Bobs. It was going to be a tough pass through the defender, so it was a good shot.
Now here's Bush. Tried to get it ahead. Loose in front. Keeping it in. Neatly was Sprickman. Kisty behind the goal. Loses it. Centered in front. That doesn't connect. Lamago, can he get it out? He will. Sammy Trigger had it at center red. Now Jason Rulo. He'll just dump it in. He wants to make a change. Kisty's after it. Camden Kisty, good-looking defenseman, captain for Penn Trafford, gets ahead to Lamago. Lamago's pass is intercepted by Dylan Morris. Morris kicks it back to Sprickman. Sends it over to Kutch. Traeger spoils that, and here comes Sammy Traeger. Traeger, senior for Bishop McCourt, gets ahead. There's a shot. Stopped by Flew again. Here comes Jackson Haber, number 93 for Latrobe. Tried to get around a man. Herron's on him. Habern loses an edge behind the goal line. Puck sent around the wall. Kisty loses it. Dylan Morris has it. There's a shot right into the glove of Bob's. And the save was made by the junior for Cannon McMillan in goal for Team Zadarac, the boys in white.
Yeah, it looks good this year so far. I just looking at the standings and such, and it's a three-team race in AA for that first seed right now. You've got Greater Latrobe tied currently with Penn Trafford, and Fox Chapel's only 2 points behind. Of course, Penn Trafford with an extra game played, so that's going to come into effect at some point in the future.
Fox Chapel and Latrobe play this Thursday night, as there is an icing on the play at the Kirk S. Nevin Arena. It's going to be senior night for Latrobe, but it's going to be a big one this coming Thursday. When the two teams met previously at the Alva Ice Complex, Latrobe had a big third period, scored 5 goals to come back to defeat Fox Chapel that night. But Thursday night's going to be a big one at the Kirk S. Nevin Arena. Right off the draw, puck goes in on Bob's.
You guys have that on Wildcats this week?
We will have that on the Wildcat Network. Yes, we will.
Be live on Facebook on the Wildcats Network. Check it out. It's a big contest from Kirk Nevin Arena.
Face-off will be to the right of Bob's. Dylan Morris steps in. He wins it over to Jackson Habern. Habern tried to get it back to the point. That was intercepted. Now coming back is Kenny Billings. Billings got a chance here. Shoot, save, flew, and there is no rebound. Kenny Billings taking advantage of that. The forward, junior forward for Bishop McCourt, had a open look. Great shot. Flew even made the save, and Flew's been playing that way all year.
A little bit more pressure, looking straight down from them from the Hat Trick Club. Bunch of college scouts are here. We've got all the coaches from the ACHA hanging out, checking out the action here all day at the Island Sports Center for the PIHL All-Star Games.
Here comes Billings again with a speed. He'll pull up. Pressured there. Billings has it again. Puck following him right now. Vienneman centered that. That doesn't connect. Getting it out. There was Joey Vecchio from Norwin. Now back on the attack is Team Ferguson. They're in the dark jerseys. Kutch keeps that in. Can he get it out? Pryor gets it ahead, looking for it. Bieneman has it. Bieneman over the line. Had that poked away by Kutch. Bieneman sends it behind the goal line. Wiseman, number 25 in black. Fox Chapel all-star forward. Sends it ahead. Kenny Billings now has it. Billings just going to dump it in. Tried to get in, didn't get deep. Billings wants to get off. Headman pass, here comes over the line. Tucker Cullen drops it back. Shot, Vecchio save. Rebound comes. Cullen saw it. Big save there by Bobs on the rebound. Puck comes out into the neutral zone, back into the Team Blue zone. Brian Dumnich settles it down. Teams are making changes behind the play. Dempsey plays it back to Barry. Barry will go D to D. And O'Donohue. O'Donohue gets it over to Barry. Barry should be able to get it out. He does. O'Donohue gets it ahead. Here comes Dempsey over the line. Dempsey shoots. Flew blockers that away. J.J. Williams plays it around the wall. Can they get it out? Williams does get it out. O'Donohue gets it over to Barry. Barry back to O'Donohue. Barry ahead to O'Donohue. They play catch. O'Donohue gets it deep. With these teams not playing, these players don't play together. They certainly don't practice together. So there's a lot of, I don't know what you want to call it, feeling out, what have you on this. You can just tell that they try to keep teammates together, Mitch, because that seems to help. But when you have players playing together that obviously don't play together, you're going to have communication, sometimes issues, and so forth like that.
Sometimes you see that on this, but there are a couple of the players that travel together and they get the opportunity to play, but not in this large of a melting pot. I don't expect any traveled players from Erie coming down to play with somebody from Greensburg. So,
got a lot of speed and a lot of skill out there on the ice also. Puck sent out. Barry, defenseman for Baldwin, has it. Sends it up the glass, gets it out. And over the line. There's a shot. That avoids the net. That shot was by Sprickman.
Just a little.
Centering pass. On the attack now. Graff sends it around. Sprickman goes D to D. Shot. Tipped. Goes wide.
Good stick.
There's a shot there by Goldstein. Here comes Krupe, number 86. Probably the biggest player on the ice today. He is a load out there. Graff over the line. He'll shoot. That's sticked away by Bobs. Talking about 86 and white. You can't miss him. Hempfield forward. Nick Krupe. He's only a junior.
Yeah, him and Sprickman both stand out there. Pretty tall.
Sprickman. Let's see. Sprickman is also, now he's a senior. Krupe's only a junior. He's got another year to go. Toth, defenseman here for Norwin, gets it ahead. Kisty. Traeger plays it ahead. Cirilli dumps it in. Kutch is going to be the first one there, defenseman for Armstrong. They'll get it out. Puck sent in deep. Dylan Morris is after it. Played by Bobs. He sends it around the wall. Dylan Morris is going to be the first one there. Senior captain for Latrobe. Gets it over to Mirando. Can Mirando keep it in? He's pressured by Cirilli over along the wall. Morris gets it over to Crimboli. Crimboli between the circles. Gets it over to Hayburn. Hayburn tried to get it back to Crimboli. That doesn't connect. Kisty now battles. Battling Hayburn. Crimboli's in there. Krupe's in there too. Crimboli comes back with a backhander. That'll miss. Mirando shoots. Looking for a deflection. That hits Kisty. Dylan Morris tried to shoot it.
And that's been off.
And yeah, the net's been off for a while. It's now whistled down. 7:55 to go in the first period. There is no score. Teams will make changes behind the play, or Team Gold, Zagarak, beg your pardon, will make changes.
That's what we were laughing about with these All-Star games earlier, where, it's an All-Star game, but each All-Star game before this has had at least one penalty, and I believe the last All-Star game had 3 or 4 called in it. So, it's been fun, but,
One thing in these All-Star games, you don't see, there's certainly no physicality, and there's certainly no hitting, but last game there were a couple hits, plays offsides, whistled down. This is a day of fun. This is a day of celebration. This is a day of skill and speed. This is not a day of physical play. You're going to see defense. Sometimes you're going to see token defense, but that does not include anything in your face and nothing that we normally see on a typical varsity game night.
Sometimes you have those guys that come in from a previous game or something had happened, and it's the first time they've seen each other since an incident or whatnot.
Absolutely. You never know, right?
Yeah.
Now here comes Sammy Traeger. Traeger pressured by Dumnich. Puck is dumped in by Mirando. Heron, senior defenseman for Hempfield. He's their captain. Gets up to Lamago. Lamago just dumps it in. It goes on goal. Flew will stop it. He'll play that to Sprickman. Sprickman head to Vecchio. He gets it out. Here comes Wiseman with speed. He gets around a man. Wiseman's going to have a chance. He shoots. Save made by Bobs. Good speed there by Wiseman. He was able to get that puck by Jack Pryor, and he came with speed and had a good chance. Aiden Bobs makes the save. Bobs has been busy so far.
That was a beautiful tip from Wiseman to himself to get around that defender and know that he's going to be able to cut across to get that shot off. Just a full head of steam, and was able to put the pass perfectly to himself through the defender. Great play, Liam Wiseman.
Wiseman has 9 goals, 11 assists on the season, 20 points. He has missed some time, too, due to injury, so he's got impressive numbers. Vecchio over the line. Tried to get it to Wiseman. Wiseman sends it behind the goal line. Dolan Gets it around. Sorelli will get it out. Bieneman loses it. Now here comes Wiseman. Wiseman over the line. Wiseman shoots. Save Bobs. Barry sends it around the wall. Sorelli, can he get it out? He will. Get it ahead to Doran. Doran's got a 2-on-1. He hurries with Bieneman. Dumnich coming in, but here comes, he's got a chance. Shot saved by Flew. As Doran made a great move to get around Dumnich. Had a good chance. Barry up top. Gets it down to Sorelli. Sorelli behind the goal line. Bieneman, wheel and deal. Looking for a man. Bieneman. Going to go up top to Barry. Barry shoots. That's stopped by Flew. Kicks all the way out. Headman pass to Cullen. Here comes Tucker Cullen. Cullen over the line. Number 8 in black. Fox Chapel forward. Centered it. Nobody home. Goldstein is able to get it in. O'Donohue. Cannon Mac defenseman. Sends it ahead. Off of Bieneman's stick. Kutch gets it ahead. And on the attack comes Tucker Kinnear. He'll shoot right into the breadbasket of Aiden Bobs. Cannon McMillan, goaltender. Bobs, a junior. Face-off will be in the gold team's end to the left of goaltender Bobs. Face-off one. There's a shot stopped by Bobs, loose in front. Kisty is able to clean that up. I was talking to Camden Kiske, number 22, and White's dad yesterday. He says his boy plans on going to Pitt, the main campus. Wants to major in finance.
There we go.
It's a centering pass there. Shot saved by Bobs. Loose in front. Bobs grabs it. I think Kisti is planning on playing for Pitt. Our conversation was more geared to he was going to go to Pitt and he wanted to major in finance. So he wants to be where the money is. Not a bad strategy.
I didn't see Pitt up there with the colleges, so that's but I got a couple.
There's a shot and a goal right off the face-off. Ethan Cunningham, 26, gets the goal. He's got 8 goals on the season. He's a senior, number 26, and he cashes in there. And Team Ferguson takes a 1-0 lead.
I was wondering when I was going to see it.
Did you see it? Did you catch that?
I caught that because a couple years ago when we first started doing this, we had some really good choreographed celebrations. And I haven't seen one yet today. I was wondering where it was, and I kind of figured after what happened during the warm-ups with this squad from Ferguson, Team Ferguson.
They came out with it. Tell them what happened. Tell the folks what happened if they missed it.
I don't want to get them in trouble or anything.
No, okay, all right. We don't say nothing.
But they came out. They immediately got thrown back off the ice to go get it fixed. But I knew the pranksters were out there, that they were going to have something ready to go, and a celebration was going to be choreographed.
Yeah,
so
we don't want to get anybody in trouble. It was a funny. It was a funny moment.
Yeah.
It was a funny moment. It was totally harmless.
Yeah,
and
we got it.
But it's obvious that that group down there on Team Ferguson, they've got some characters down there.
Yes, they do.
And we just saw that on the first goal.
The selfie celebration.
A selfie celebration, right. Unassisted for Cunningham on that. Ethan Cunningham, number 26, a senior forward for Cathedral Prep, comes into this game with 8 goals, 11 assists, and 19 points. He's a big boy. He's a load with some skill. And he was able to get that goal in up over the blocker of Bobs, who's been awfully busy in his one period. The way it typically works, friends, is there's 3 goalies on each side. They each get a period, and that's just tradition and common of what has happened. Play up into the bench, whistle down. So Flew starts for Team Ferguson, and Bob's, of course, for Team Gold. And then I only asked who the starters were, Mitch. I don't know who we'll see in the second and third period. But so far, so good. 1-0, 4:15 to go here. Teams feeling each other out.
That's even more than I do. I don't even ask for the starters most of the time. I like to be surprised.
Well,
No, I do that during regular season. But in these games, it's always fun to know who you're coming up with, you know.
Oh, Sprickman with an interception. Shoots, hit the post, it goes in. I thought it was going to go out. It did hit the post. It did not come out. It went in. What a great shot.
He 3-barred.
By Matthias Sprickman, the senior defenseman. He has 7 goals and 12 assists on the season for Cathedral Prep. He intercepts that pass. He goes in and he scores. Sprickman gets the goal, and it's 2-0. I was just going to say, just to finish that thought about being surprised, my girlfriend will tell you I don't like surprises. So it's 2-0 Team Blue, which is Coach Ferguson's team. That should be an unassisted goal by Sprickman. With 3:58 to go in the first, it's 2-0.
Mr. Beddick, you need to live on the edge sometime.
I've been told that more than once, believe me.
Team Ferguson goal scored by number 21.
Goldstein gets it ahead. Tried to get it to Crimboli. That was intercepted.
Time of the goal, 3:58.
Traeger
Unassisted.
tried to shoot. That was blocked. So it's 2-0. Team Blue, Team Ferguson. They're in the dark uniforms. Dylan Morris turns it over. Krupe loses it to Dumnich. Bryant Dumnich fanned on that. He's going to send it back to his D partner, who's Goldstein. Goldstein ahead to Crimboli. That goes off his stick. Will not be icing. Jack Pryor, Bishop McCourt defenseman. Pressured by Crimboli. He'll get it over to Lamago. Lamago's pressured. Crimboli loses it. Pryor, can he get it out? He will. Sends it ahead. Goldstein. Tyler Goldstein, number 47 in black. Senior defenseman for Fox Chapel. He has it. He's our captain also. Intercepted by Traeger, though. Sammy Traeger got a chance. Shoots, sees. Saved by Flew, and it trickled just wide. Dylan Morris is able to clean that up. That's a good shot by Traeger. Krupe now. He'll shoot long. That'll avoid everything. Crimboli. Joey Crimboli. Pressured by Traeger. Barry's there. Crimboli centers it, looking for a man. Intercepted. Right in front. Cullen. The shot just goes wide by Vecchio. Shot on goal, stopped by Bobs. Puck is cleared out by Krupe. As much action as Bobs has seen in this first period, he's probably thankful that he's only going to have one.
Yeah, we're looking at that. That would have probably been shot 16 and 17 against Bobs in this frame so far. 6 shots for Team Zagarek to start this one.
I'm going to go through the breakdown between the first and second period of the All-Stars and how many and what schools they're from. Face-off Barry, so you'll get an idea, friends, of how many, who's representing who and how many from each school. Doran couldn't get around a man. Here comes Cullen. Tucker Cullen with Vecchio. Cullen finds Wiseman. Wiseman shoots. Shoulder save by Bobs. Barry. Barry over to Doran. Doran will get it out. Here comes Zaravica. Head-maned it Cirelli. Goes in on goal. Mirando. Wiseman sends it around the wall. Cullen after, but he's not going to get to it. Cirelli's going to intercept that. O'Donohue over to Barry. Barry ahead. Zaravica tried to chip it to himself. Cullen too far. Trying to get it to Vecchio. O'Donohue intercepted that. O'Donohue intercepted that. The puck is sent in. Doran. Kyler Doran centered it right there. Zaravica got a chance. Shoot. Save by Flew. Rebound comes out to Wiseman. Here he comes with speed. Wiseman over the line. O'Donohue. Good defensive play there. Wiseman gets it. Centers it. Now here comes Zaravica.
1 minute remaining in the period.
Cade Zaravica drops up to his teammate Cirelli. Shoots. Saved by Flew. Cade Zaravica, senior forward for Norwin. 5 goals and 6 assists on the season for Zaravica. Here comes Dumnich. Dumnich goes behind the goal line. Dumnich comes around looking for a man. Dumnich gets it deep. Centering pass in front, trying to get it to Kinnear. That doesn't connect. Williams back to Dumnich. Shot. Save. Bobs is able to grab that rebound. 23.3 seconds to go in the first period.
Before you get to the teams and the players, I just want to mention something. I want to thank our colleges for coming out this evening. Of course, Duquesne's here. We've seen representatives from West Virginia. Robert Morris has them up there. Cal U is up in the booth. So if these players want to go and check out these colleges, we have them in the Hat Trick Club. You know, if you're here or if you're on your way here or you were here, they're all representatives here today to see you.
Kisty, 10 seconds to go in the period. Gets it ahead to Bieneman. Headmans it ahead. Here comes over the line. That was Michael Trainer, number 17 in white. Cannon Mack going to run out of time, though. That's the end of the first period. After one period, it's 2-0, Team Blue.
And it comes back to Lucas Bloss. Hey, rookie, welcome to the show, the Penguins Cup Championship show, the Penguins Cup Playoff show, and the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars putting on a show. Tell the boys and girls I just don't care.
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's health insurance marketplace. How can I help you?
I need help paying my health insurance premiums.
You came to the right place. Penny gets you the lowest costs on high-quality plans.
Enroll now at penny.com, paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Do you have a favorite leather couch or chair that's damaged? Has your car, boat, or RV's interior seen better days? Maybe your business's furniture or your private aircraft.
Welcome back to the RMU Island Sports Complex on Neville Island, our 2025 Varsity Class AA All-Star Game. Chris Beddick here alongside Brian Mitchell, and after one period, it's Cathedral Prep 2 and Team Gold nothing. The goals were by number 26, Ethan Cunningham, got the first goal, and then Matthias Sprickman, number 21, got the second goal. Those were both unassisted. It's 2-0 Team Blue, which are in the dark jerseys. We do have goaltending changes. In goal down to our left is going to be going to be Ian Brown. He's from Cathedral Prep. Ian Brown has an 11-4 record with a .902 goals against and a 2.40 goals against. He's the one in black there in goal. Down to our right is Bishop McCourt, goaltender. There's a 2-on-1 coming back on him. It's Jake Johnson. Johnson in goal, 6-6-1 record, .889 save percentage, and 3.32 goals against. He's in white down to our right. Second period's underway. Kisty up at top at the point. Camden Kisty shoots, stop, loose, net is off. So the breakdown of all-stars in their schools for the team in white. Bishop McCourt has sent 4 players to this game. Baldwin has 5 now. Only 4 are playing today. Their all-star goaltender, Austin Landowski, is injured, and he was scratched today, but he's a senior, and he made the all-star team, so we will recognize him. Penn Trafford has 3 players, Norwin 3, Cannon McMillan has 5, Armstrong 1, and Hempfield 2. And on Team Blue, they're the ones in the dark uniforms. Their breakdown is Armstrong is 4, Cathedral Prep 5, Fox Chapel 5. Hempfield has 2 players also on the dark squad. Latrobe 5 All-Stars, and Norwin 1. That's your breakdown of representation here in this All-Star game today. Graff sends it around the wall. Rulo sends it ahead. Here comes Graff with a head of speed. Turns it over. Traeger tried to get it ahead. That avoids everybody. Goes in on net. Brown sticks that away. Here comes Bush. Bush headmans it to Rulo. Gets a little help from the official skate. Rulo back. Try to get it to Bush. That doesn't connect. Now here comes Cirilli. Cirilli pressured along the wall. Bush sends it around. Dumnich behind the net. Intercepted by Cirilli. Centers it. Traeger shoots off the glove of Brown.
Net's off
Back,
again.
net's off again.
They replaced it right away, but didn't get it in time.
A couple of times that net down there has gone off.
I probably covered, called, whatever you want to call it, well over 200, 300 games at this rink. That net is always been a troublemaker down on that end, but not recently. The last couple of years they've been able to get it locked in, but I don't know what it is. Maybe back cut or something in it tonight, but definitely some over the years.
Cirilli off the draw, gets it in front. Krupe's looking for it. Dylan Morris sends it behind. Intercepted, centering pass. Now Dolan sends it up top. Barry keeps it low. Sorelli behind the goal. Look to center it. That was foiled by Goldstein. Hayburn gets it ahead to Joey Crimboli. Crimboli over the line. Tried to get it ahead to Dylan Morris. O'Donohue, good defense there. O'Donohue battling. There's two cats there. Crimboli loses it to Dolan. Dolan ahead of Krupe. Here comes Krupe. Going to avoid the official. Krupe centered it. It's intercepted. Just cleared out. O'Donohue brings it over. Going to take it behind the goal line. No, he's going to bring out, try his shot there. That's stopped by Brown. Crimboli now. Here he comes. Crimboli. Try to get around Barry. Nothing doing there. Goldstein, though, gets over Crimboli. One-timer. Misses everything. Doran. Kyle Doran. Headmans it. That was intercepted. Sprickman's going to get to it. Matthias Sprickman has a goal today. Chips it to himself. He's going to get it himself, and here he comes over the blue line. Sprickman shoots. Stop. Rebound. Crimboli looking for it. Joey Crimboli behind the goal line. Tried to get it out in front. Tucker Cullen now. Cullen centered it. Doesn't come through. Back to Sprickman. Sprickman at the point. Over to Crimboli. Has a chance. Walks in. Shoots. Hits a leg. Loose in front. Tucker Cullen on the backhand. Threw it through the goal mouth, and it did not go in for him. Doran gets it out. It's intercepted. Wiseman over to Cullen. Cullen pressured there by Austin Herron. Herron, good defensive play there. Can Herron get it out? He will. Herron. Good play there. Now here comes Graff. Shot is blocked. Barry loses it. Cullen, shot, score! That's Wiseman. Wiseman and Cullen were both there. Liam Wiseman picks up the puck, and he beats Jake Johnson over the blocker. Wiseman cashes in. He had a couple chances in the first period. He connects there, the Fox Chapel senior forward. Wiseman has 9 goals and 11 assists on the season. He connects there, and 12:39 to go in the second period. It's 3-0, Team Blue.
Yeah, that was just a nice hot and heavy shot that went just, I believe, underneath the blocker of the goaltender.
Johnson. Yeah,
Johnson.
Jake Johnson.
Sorry, I was looking
That's
for the
okay.
name here, and
That's
Johnson, and it just went through, and a great shot. You didn't know where it was coming from because I wasn't even sure who shot it until you said it. It was a good shot by Wiseman because there were a couple players in that range.
Time for the goal, 12:39.
Here comes Bieneman.
Cullen at 12.
Cullen and Vecchio will get the assists. Vecchio is a senior forward from Norwin, has 6 goals and 3 assists on the season. Gets an assist there, and the other assist was teammate of Wiseman's, Tucker Cullen. Cullen is having a big season. He's only a 10th grader. 22 goals, 22 assists, 44 points. Let me make sure that is correct. So he is second in the Double-A division in points, Tucker Cullen, number 8. And he's only a sophomore. There's a shot in on goal. That's covered up by Jake Johnson. We would be remiss if we said that the leading point getter, Dominic Casil, who made this all-star team for Fox Chapel, he leads the Double-A division in goals. He leads the Double-A division in assists. He made the all-star team, but he is not playing in this game today. There's Ethan Cunningham. He had the first goal. Centered in front, it got a goal! What a pass by Cunningham. He sent that through, and his teammate in black was able to get a stick on it and knock it through. Let's see, it is. Yes. Tucker Kinnear. Yep. Tucker Kinnear went to the net. He got a pass from teammate Cunningham. Kinnear is able to get it in, and we got another goal for Team Blue. So Cunningham has a 2-point game. It's 4-0 with 11:45 to go in the second period.
You were saying that. I was looking back at the stats for Casil. Also leads the league in power play goals and is tied for the, I believe, tied for the lead in shorthanded goals on the year. So he's doing it in all facets of the game.
Fox Chapel can score some goals. They are a really strong offensive team. Their power play is scoring at almost, well, it is scoring at over 40%. The last I checked, it was up over 40%. So you take a penalty against them, they make you pay the price. And they can certainly fill the net. And come playoff time, they're going to be a tough out because they can score. Goldstein, speaking of Fox Chapel, he's number 47 in black, chips it to himself. Kisty sends it around the wall. Bush, back to Goldstein. Graff shoots. That's sticked away by Johnson. Jake Johnson. Jake Johnson, by the way, the goaltender in white, I need to mention, he is the only freshman playing in this game.
Oh, man.
And he's a goaltender. Welcome to All-Stars, Mr.
Yeah.
Jake Johnson. Yeah, Bishop McCord goaltender Jake Johnson. He's the only freshman in this game today. When we played this game last year, the only freshman was Joey Crimboli, who's now, of course, is a sophomore and playing in this game. The all-star forward for Latrobe, who leads them with 20 goals, 13 assists. He has 33 points. He is third in the Double-A division in points. Only a sophomore. So kudos to Jake Johnson playing in this game. Not only as a goaltender, it's tough for goaltenders to play in this game, but as a freshman. So good for him. Now here we got a 2-on-1 back the other way. In front. Chance there, centering that in front was Sammy Traeger. It didn't connect. And here comes Crimboli. Crimboli over the line. Pressured there. Loses it. Here comes Billings over to O'Donohue. Makes a move. Power move. Brings it to net. I think I missed the net. Don't think a save was made there. Crimboli chips it ahead to Dylan Morris. Here he comes. Morris gets around him, man. Power move. Brings it in front. Couldn't get it to Hayburn. Jackson Hayburn. Over to Mirando. Mirando shoots. Dylan Morris has it now. To Jackson Hayburn. Sorry, that's Crimboli. No, it's Hayburn. Beg your pardon. Couldn't see down that corner there. Hurl. Baldwin forward. Gets it head to Sammy Traeger. Traeger will shoot. Score! Sammy Traeger snaps that puck just up inside the circle. Sammy Traeger gets the goal. That fooled. It looked like it fooled Brown. Traeger gets the goal, and we got Team Gold, the boys in white. Zagorak's team on the board. It's now 4-1.
Yeah, it just looked like he took a snapshot that Brown thought was going to rise a little bit more, and it just slipped underneath his glove and went in, made it 4-1. Great shot. Beautiful, heavy snapshot there from the circles. And that gives you the opportunity to get back in this contest.
Sammy Traeger has a heavy shot. He always has. He's a senior for Bishop McCord. He has 8 goals and 15 assists on the season. But I've known Sammy since he was a younger player, probably squirt peewee age, and he's always had a heavy shot. And he showed it off there. He's able to get a goal, and he got his team on the board. 4-1 is our score. Team Ferguson, who are in the dark uniforms, are leading. Sorelli gets it ahead to Hurl. Kutch foils that. And here comes Cullen, but he loses. He had to pickpocket it. Sammy Traeger. I almost said Sammy Hagar. I guess I did say Sammy Hagar. I just admitted that. Here comes Toth. Sammy Traeger, I meant, friends. Here comes Wiseman. Wiseman ahead to Tucker Cullen. Tucker Cullen over to Wiseman. Got a chance. Just missed, and he made a reaction like, I can't believe I missed that. Toth, can he get it out? He will. Zaravica gets it out. Cullen.
I'm going to give somebody else's flowers here while we were talking about Cullen and all the Fox Chapel Foxes. I'm looking at the standings and the stats and everything, and Hayden Farah Jr. from Fox Chapel's not here, not in this game tonight. 8 games played, 9 goals, 9 assists. He's sitting in 12th in scoring in Double-A. He's a junior. He's only played in 8 games this season. He has 9 goals. So you're talking about the scoring with Fox Chapel. There's another aspect that isn't even here.
He's efficient when he plays, that's
Yes.
for sure, right?
Yes.
You talk about production. Gabe, go ahead.
3 power play goals, 5 power play assists.
Gabe Hurl, number 29, forward for Baldwin, got the assist. Gabe's in this game. He has 2 goals, 6 assists, 8 points. He's a senior, number 29 in white. We got a penalty coming up here. We got a hold, so our first penalty of the game.
And it continues.
I think Sprickman's going to go to the box here. He's got a goal, and now he's got a penalty.
We got a penalty in every All-Star game at least today.
All right, there we got our first one. So he'll go to the box, number 21 in black. He's the Cathedral Prep captain and all-star defenseman. He'll go to the box. So power play here for Team Gold. They're the team in white. They're down 4-1. They'll go to the power play.
Go on, tell me what their percentage is.
Kisty pressured there by Cunningham. One thing I've noticed by Cunningham, I've seen him twice already this year against games against Latrobe. He's a force out there, 26 in black. He's got a big body, he's got good hands, and they're coming back 2-on-1. See if Cunningham gets another chance. Oh, great play by Heron to foil that 2-on-1. Austin Heron, senior captain for Hempfield. Nice play. Kisty. Cathedral Prep plays an aggressive style on the penalty kill, and they've carried that over to this All-Star game. There are 2 players out there, Tucker Kinnear and Ethan Cunningham, just attack the puck. They do not sit back. That's the one thing we noticed about Cathedral Prep earlier this season. They do not sit back on the penalty kill. That pass for Kisty, too hard, went off his stick. Nick Krupe will send it in. Kisty's going to go after it. Puck sent around. Too high for Krupe, and you know that was high because Nick Krupe's a big boy. Number 86 in white. He's got the puck now. Here comes Bieneman. Shot, that's stopped. Graff. 35 seconds to go in the penalty. Graff gets it ahead of Rulo. Here they come 2-on-2. Pryor intercepted that. Now here comes Bieneman. Forward for Penn Trafford. Bieneman shoots. Blockered away and up into the netting by Ian Brown, the Cathedral Prep goaltender. 5:10 to go in the second period. 20 seconds to go in the penalty. 4-1 is our score. Team Blue, which is in the dark uniforms, is leading this one. Dumnich, pressured by Bieneman. Dumnich, short-handed. Can he get it out? He can't. Barry keeps it in. Good play there by Barry. Kutch, pressured by Cirilli. Kutch, can he get it out? Pressured by Doran. Penalty is over. Team's back to equal strength. Sprickman comes out of the box. He's going after the puck. He gets around a man. He's got a chance. Matthias Sprickman shoots. Save made by Johnson. Sprickman's eyes lit up when he came out of the box, Mitch. He wanted that, and he had a good chance.
A good little tap to get it back to himself to give him that opportunity in front, too.
This is more of the game we expected here. Free skating, free flowing. Rulo shoots. That was blocked by Barry. Skill and speed. Defense in these all-star games is usually offsides. Defense is usually optional. As the game goes on, it becomes more optional. And that's okay.
You go out there, you have fun, and I think the biggest rule of one of these is just make sure you make it out of it. You don't want to have those situations
don't get
where
hurt.
Don't get hurt in these. But as the game progresses, it also comes into the fact that, hey, some of us have a game tomorrow. Maybe we shouldn't, save a little bit of energy for that game. Maybe we don't go crazy on that. And that comes back to, I won't say that I didn't hear down in the runway about a couple current teammates on their squads who are playing against each other today looked at each other, keep your head up, buddy.
Yes.
Keep your head up. There are some, some fun times in there to be had, but they're not going to try to make sure that they can't play their next game either.
Well, when you look at, we've already talked about the big game coming on Thursday with Latrobe and Fox Chapel. So those teams want to come out of this fun game unscathed, that's for sure. bigger fish to fry, bigger games down the road for these teams.
Williams
Billings.
looking for a penalty.
Yeah, looking around, no penalty called. We got one. That may be our only one. Goldstein, defenseman for Fox Chapel. Here he comes. Makes a move, comes around, backhander. I think that was stopped. We'll give Johnson the save on that. J.J. Williams, 71 in blue. He's Hempfield to his teammate Bush. That was intercepted. Billings, can he get around Goldstein? One-on-one. Billings pulls up. Put a pass, kind of a pass shot towards that, misses everything. Kisty shoots, that goes in on goal, bounces in, rebound right there. Billings backhander, he scores! That was not played very well by Ian Brown. He gave up a juicy rebound. Billings went hard to the net. Kenny Billings, number 19, Bishop McCourt forward, picked up the rebound and he puts the backhander in. And it's 4-2.
I was noting the last couple seasons that, McCourt didn't have a white jersey. They were always running with those cream jerseys, and then I don't think he saw him. So
maybe
he went to throw it out there like, okay, I got a little opportunity for somebody to come and grab this, and unfortunately he was there and he was in a white jersey. Nobody knew him.
He snuck in there, and he said, "Wait a minute, where'd this guy come from?"
Those jerseys are sharp. By the way.
So if you're keeping score at home, we've got. Cathedral Prep has 2 goals. Fox Chapel has 2 goals. And now Bishop McCourt has 2 goals. Billings gets the goal. It's 4-2 now. And we got ourselves a hockey game.
This is fun. Fun game, too. It's not like we're out here watching some nothing game. This is a fun back and forth between these two squads.
22, Cam Kisty, senior defenseman captain for Penn Trafford, got the assist. It's 4-2. O'Donohue now to Traeger. Sammy Traeger got a goal, looking for more. Loses at the blue line. Sprickman will get it out. O'Donohue with Crimboli. Crimboli's able to get around, and Crimboli's got a man going in net right there. Jackson Hayburn shoots. Save! Johnson! Jake Johnson, a little love for the glove, Mitch. Robbing Jackson Hayburn, who's not going to get a better chance than that, but the freshman goaltender shut it down and said no.
Got the red and blue, red and blue, red and blue, red and blue. We had ourselves a theft here today with the leather. Beautiful save. Beautiful save.
Boy, Hayburn had the right idea. He was going upstairs on the glove, but Johnson, big save by the freshman goaltender there. Keeps this a 4-2 game. Face off to the left of Johnson. Wiseman sends it to the corner. Lamago. Now here's Vecchio. Vecchio back up top. Mirando's got it. Shot. Hits a stick. Vecchio got a chance here. Backhander stopped by Johnson, who tracked that well.
The other thing that they're looking at right now, you're talking about these kids having fun. They're not trying to hurt each other, but a lot of them have in the back of their heads, there are these club teams watching today. These offers do possibly come out, opportunities that they're able to see, and they're going to be talked to. So they're going to look for the skill, but they're also looking for the character. Who's going to take that extra shot? Who's going to make that move? Who's going to make the snap decision in the press? Those type of guys. How you react, how you talk with everybody else out on the ice goes a long way in this game.
Play was whistled down. The net came off. So now we've got net on the left 2, net on the right 1. So it's 2-1 now. The net on the right went off there. That's why the play was whistled down. So you have to keep an eye on that, Mitch, Hurl gets it out. Mirando is going to knock it back in. Johnson's going to stop it for his defenseman, Barry. Barry up to Sorelli. He loses it. Vecchio. I'm sorry, it was Zaravica that gave that away. Wiseman. Back up top. Mirando shoots. Deflected. Wiseman's got an extra jump in his step tonight. He's looking good out there. Now here comes Zaravica. Zaravica with the head of steam. Chased by Dumnich. Zaravica. Caught by Dumnich. That was a nice play. Boy, there was some hustle there. Dumnich on the back check. Krupe has it, though, up top. Pryor couldn't keep it in.
Wiseman, part of that crew that came up from Single A whenever Fox Chapel was down there, then they were just able to compete the next couple seasons in Double A. And, you just watch the evolution of this squad. I mean, that was also, a couple of these other Goldstein and all them were part of that team that won a couple years ago.
Down to 25 seconds ago in the second period. J.J. Williams, 71, pressured by teammate Krupe. How about that? There's blue on blue teammates on opposite squads. Here comes Harrell. He's got an assist today. Try to get around Mirando. Nothing doing there. Goldstein, that's a high stick on the puck by Zaravica, but they wave it down. Pryor, 5 seconds ago. We do have ourselves a hockey game after 2 periods. All right, so after 2, it is Team Blue. They're in the dark uniforms 4. Team Gold, who is in white 2. Back with the third period.
And it comes back to Lucas Bloss. Hey, rookie, welcome to the show, the Penguins Cup Championship show, the Penguins Cup Playoff show, and the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars putting on a show. Tell the boys and girls I just don't care.
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's health insurance marketplace. How can I help you?
I need help paying my health insurance premiums.
You came to the right place. Penny gets you the lowest costs on high-quality plans.
Enroll now at penny.com. Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Welcome back to the RMU Island Sports Complex on Neville Island. This is the Varsity Class AA All-Star Game 2025. We got a good one here. It's 4-2 after 2 periods. The goals in today's game were Ethan Cunningham, forward for Cathedral Prep. Defenseman from Cathedral Prep, Matthias Sprickman. That made it 2-0 Team Blue. They're in the dark uniforms. And then in the second period, a little bit more offense. Liam Wiseman, forward from Fox Chapel, got the goal. That was assisted by Vecchio and Cullen. That made it 3-0 Team Blue. Tucker Kinnear from Fox Chapel got the goal, assisted by Ethan Cunningham. Actually, Kinnear is Cathedral Prep. They were teammates that connected on. Made it 4-0 Team Blue, but the last 2 goals have been by the team in white. Sammy Traeger got the goal. He was assisted by number 29, Gabe Hurl from Baldwin. That made it 4-1. And then Kenny Billings, forward for Bishop McCourt, got the goal. That was assisted by Camden Kist, defenseman from PT. He's got the puck right now. Here comes Kist driving. He'll lose that. That made it 4-2 after 2 periods. And we have a third period, and we have new goalies. So we'll get to that here in a moment. Down to our left in goal is Armstrong goalie Paxton Huff. He just made the save there. Paxton has a 5-5 record, .874 save percentage, and 3.53 goals against. He is in goal there. Little guy, looks like. That's okay. It's quick. On the attack now. Goldstein shoots. That's stopped. Rebound. Oh, he loses the rebound. Couldn't handle it. Ethan Cunningham doesn't quit. He charges the net. Cunningham gets the second goal of the game. And early here in the third, it's 5-2, Team Blue.
Yeah, he's small. He doesn't take up much of the net, but in that situation, he makes up for it with his speed. You could tell the way he was setting up, how fast his movements were to get into separate positions. He's making up for it very well. Unfortunately, that was just a lapse where he just dropped the puck. You can't leave it there for that man.
No.
You can't leave the puck in the crease for that.
Ethan Cunningham scores a lot of goals right from where he was, right on top of the blue. And then our other goaltender down to the right in the dark uniform, black uniform, is Fox Chapel goaltender Miles Carey. Carey has a 7-2-1 record, a .926 save percentage, and a 1.70 goals against. Miles Carey is a junior. Paxton Huff is a senior for Armstrong. He's down to our left. Third period action here. It's 5-2. Glad to have you with us here on 10band.tv. Just shot there, save made. PIHL is proud to present this along with Tinband.tv 2025 AA All-Star Game. We're about a third, 3/4 of the way through the regular season. Going to go through the, if the playoffs started today scenario, even though the playoffs do not start today, Mitch.
No.
We're gonna go through.
Let's not. No, I know what you're saying. It's 5 weeks. A couple teams are like 5-6 weeks away, and it's just catching up on you now.
I'm going to go through, instead of the matchups, I'll go through, if the playoffs started today, who was in. But there is an intriguing battle down at for that last spot, and there's also intriguing race to see who the top teams are. Mm-hmm. Right now it is a 3 to 4 team battle up top. We'll talk about that here in a moment, go over the standings. Puck is shot in, long range by Dumnich. Here comes Lamago. They were changing. Lamago passed it. That was intercepted. Now here comes Crimboli back. Here comes a bunch of Latrobe Ice Cats. Morris is with him. Habron's with him. Crimboli gets around a man. Crimboli shoots. Save. Billings clean that up. Crimboli sends it below the goal line. Morris. There's Lamago now. He will get it out. Miranda lost an edge and goes down. Billings, he's got a goal today, number 19 in white. Kenny Billings pulls up. Sprickman over to Habron. Loses it. Doran. Oh, couldn't get around for that chance. This puck's going to be iced. So right now, if you look at the standings, Greater Latrobe and Penn Trafford are tied at top with 39 points. However, Latrobe not only has a game in hand on Penn Trafford, they beat Penn Trafford earlier in the season. So as of this moment, Latrobe is in first place. And then you have Fox Chapel right behind both of them with 37 points. Latrobe is 13-2 on the season. Penn Trafford's 12-1-1. Overtime win, overtime loss. Fox Chapel's 12-2 right behind him with 37 points. And, of course, Latrobe and Fox Chapel play this Thursday night at the Kirk S. Nevin Arena, which is also senior night for Latrobe. Cathedral Prep is in fourth place, 10-4-1. They have an overtime win. They have 32 points. Those four teams, those are your top four. And then you have Armstrong in fifth place, 6-7 on the season, 22 points. Bishop McCourt, 6-8 with 19 points. Cannon McMillan, 3-10-1. That was an overtime loss for 12 points. And then your final team right now in the playoffs, because it is the top 8, correct, Mitch?
Top 8.
Hempfield 3-9. They have 10 points, but Baldwin is also in this conversation. They're 2-10, but they're only 1 point behind Hempfield.
So with the 3 points for the win now, that changes a lot in what we're doing with our league.
3 points in regulation.
3
yes,
points in regulation, and then 2 points whenever other ways. But Hempfield still has Baldwin twice this season, has Cannon McMillan once. So there's a lot of overlap between these teams in that bottom for that final 7-8 spot in there. And not out of the realm of saying, especially with Hempfield still has 7 games remaining on the season. Now, mind you, they're on a 7-game stretch right now. Not a good stretch. I'm not going to say it out loud, but they're not in a good stretch right now, 7 in a row. But they have the opportunity to possibly dig out of it and get back up there. So they have a game against McCourt, 2 games against Baldwin, Cannon, McMillan in that 7-game stretch to finish the season. They have the most games left.
Well, and you can say, they've only won 3, 4, 5 games, what have you. They have no chance against the top seeds. And I would say, au contraire. We have seen over the years teams get hot. We've seen upsets. We've seen number 1 seeds lose. So there's nothing that says those teams right now that are on the bottom, if they get hot the last month, 6 weeks of the season, it's usually who's playing the best come playoff time. And we've seen it before. It's not like it's unprecedented that a number 1 or number 2 seed doesn't lose in the first round.
You got to get in. That's the big thing. Get in and then see what happens from there. Sometimes you get those chances.
There's a shot and a goal right there. Yeah, number 29. Hey, he's got 2 points tonight. Gabe Hurl, forward for Baldwin. He's a senior, and he's on the score sheet again. He was happy to connect with that one. Hurl gets the goal. He's got a 2-point night. And it's 5-3. Gabe Hurl, 29 and white's had a good game here. Good showing for that young man. 5-3 with 11:29 to go in the third period. Nice little wrist shot there to beat Miles Carey. And we got a 2-goal game here.
Absolutely.
Heron challenged by teammate J.J. Williams. I say teammates, not teammates today, but you can see by the blue uniforms they are Hempfield teammates. Kisty, head up, gets it ahead to Dempsey. Mac Dempsey over the line. Forward for Baldwin. Center to Kiski, went to the net. Pulls up. Kisty, back up top. Heron shoots. Doesn't get through. Backhander by Hurl. Save made by Carey. And it's icing. Hurl gets the goal.
Assisted by number 12, Kate
Zaravica.
And number
Cade Zaravica gets an assist.
Number 22, Cam Kisty.
Kisty gets another point. Kisty has 2 points on the day, 2 assists.
That's Hurl.
Face-off will be to the right of Carey. 10:51 to go in the third period. 5-3 is our score. The team blue, they are in the dark uniforms, are leading this game. Goldstein. Lamago gets hit up high. That was an accidental stick, looked like. Hit him up high. He went down, but he got back up. Totally coincidental. He's kind of putting his glove on his face as he comes back to the bench.
I want to mention something. I'm looking at these standings, and I'm looking at what we have remaining the rest of the year. You're talking about teams having to play each other. Cathedral Prep sitting back 7 points right now. They have 5 games remaining. All 5 of their games, Cannon, McMillan, Hempfield, Baldwin, and Norwin. So there's 2 games against Cannon Mac the rest of the way, and then 1 each against those bottom 3 teams in the in AA right now. So they're on the outside, but they're not out of it either.
Yeah, it's not the top 4, for that matter, is yet to be decided.
Correct.
Just as really the bottom 4, if you look at it. Yeah, it's there's a lot of interesting hockey to be played here down the stretch. Nothing has been decided at all. Here comes Bush between the circles, loses that. Toth, centered. Bush, back up top. Toth, can he get it out? He can't. Krupe, here he comes. Ahead to Bieneman. Bieneman behind the goal line. Centered it, looking for Krupe, just misses him. Now back on the attack. Bush gets it ahead to Rulo. Here he comes. Rulo shoots. Misses the net. Bush loses an edge. Toth loses the puck. Crimboli comes in. Got a chance. Shot. Save. Rebound. Loose in front. Good save there by Huff. Toth loses that. Dumnich takes a little bump from Toth. Jackson Hayburn sends it around. Dumnich, that hits teammate Brock Flew on the bench. Good thing you had your helmet on. Now Flew just takes a shot at his teammate there. So what are you doing? Purely accidental, of course. 9:08 to go in the third period. 5-3 is our score. Team Blue, Team Ferguson in the dark uniforms are leading this over Team Zagorak in the white. That's the head coach, Brian Zagorak of Penn Trafford. Face off to the right of Carey. Hayburn comes out with it. Jackson Hayburn ahead to Crimboli. Crimboli challenged by Heron. Crimboli, good play by Heron there. Kisty to Cirilli. Norwin forward, sends it ahead to Sammy. Try to get it to Sammy Traeger. Traeger stopped neatly by, that was Kutch. Kutch tried to sneak that ahead. Kutch does get it ahead. Hayburn. Kisty rubs Hayburn out of the play, takes the puck. Cam Kisty, senior defenseman, number 22. He's a captain, Penn Trafford. Here he comes, looks, shoots, misses the net. Heron Shoots. Trickles on through. Just goes wide as Doran got a stick on it. Kyle Doran tried to get it to Cirilli. Herron up top. Shoots. That was blocked by Morris, and that hurt Morris. We don't like to see that. I think he'll be no worse for wear, but that did sting him. He goes to the bench. That does hurt. O'Donohue. Traeger. Shot. Good stick on puck. There by Aiden Mirando, number 87, defenseman for Armstrong. 7:45 to go in the third period. 5-3 is our score.
Yeah, you hate to see that. You try not to give the effort that you would probably give 100% here, but sometimes it just sets in and you take that shot off and it hurts the entire time. And you hate to see that on a friendly fire, too. Oh.
Looks like it. He's back sitting on the bench, so it looks like he's going to be okay. Just a stinger. Tucker Cullen. Centered it. Oh, looking for Vecchio. Doesn't connect. Wiseman. Tried to get it to Sprickman. Sprickman couldn't keep it in. Tucker Cullen. Cullen, number 8 in black, shoots. Saved by Huff. Cullen gets it back. Another shot. Save again by Huff, and he'll cover. 7:12 to go in the third.
Sophomore's putting on a show out there.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's a sophomore. He's second in the Double-A division in points. He's third actually in goals. Tucker Cullen, in his sophomore year, is a points machine. See, the great Matt Popchak is in the house here.
He's going to call your AAA game here after this one.
And he already called one today, didn't he? He called the early game.
He called the D2 game. Now he's coming in, stepping in, gets the break in the middle of the day. He gets to go home, rest up, and come out and look at us like we had to sit here all day.
Popchak is a machine. Let me tell you, machine. Matt Popchak, huh? The Matt Popchak.
Yep, absolutely.
He's going to have your last game here tonight, friends.
I'll probably be jumping on with him for a little bit in that one too, so I'll remind him of all that and being here all day. God.
Musto gets it ahead to O'Donohue. Here he comes. Long shot in. That stopped. It's loose.
That's a goal.
And it's in. O'Donohue. He followed his shot. They run drills where you follow your shot. O'Donohue followed his shot, and he gets the goal, and it's 5-4. Carson O'Donohue, defenseman, senior for Cannon McMillan. He has 6 goals and 5 assists on the season. He just got a goal there. And with 6:15 to go, we got ourselves a 1-goal game.
Just tip that one around the defender and put it behind. Nice goal there, O'Donohue. I mean, Miles Carey couldn't have seen that one coming either, so you can't put that one on Carey. But that was a pretty good shot around the defender.
Now, players are always told to follow your shot.
Team's guard goal scored by number
And O'Donohue did there.
O'Donohue. Unassisted.
It's an unassisted goal.
O'Donohue unassisted at 6:16.
Shot missing the net there. Good shot by Kinnear, but that missed everything. Kinnear now. He's got a goal tonight. Over to his teammate Ethan Cunningham, who has 2 goals tonight. Dumnich shoots. That's stopped by Huff. Dumnich again at the point. Loses the puck. Here comes Kramer. Kramer 2-on-1. Shot. Save made. Big save there as Parker Toth was robbed. Now there's a shot. Glove save. Recovering nicely there as Logan Kramer, the senior forward for Baldwin. He's the captain for Baldwin, also had a second crack at it. And Miles Carey made the save. 5:15 to go in the third period. Bush gets it ahead. Rulo looking for a man. Rulo over to Bush, too strong. Kutch gets it low to Graff. Now we have the Armstrong contingent out here now. Kutch, Rulo, Graff, and Mirando. Along with Bush, number 19 in blue, Dane Bush, forward for Hempfield. Kutch, pressured by Hurl. Good play there. Barry flips it out. Mirando loses that. Hurl shoots. Softly in on Carey, he makes the save.
At this point, I'm going to have to leave you here and go do my duties on the ice for the pros game. I'm going to leave you in good hands, though, as Mr. Matt Popchuk has graciously decided he's going to step in for me. So I'll hand him off to you. Thank you, Mr. Beddick. I'll see you in a little bit.
Mitch.
Right?
We'll see you down the road. Yes, sir. And I am joined here right now by really someone who needs no introduction, Mr. Matt Popchuk. There's a shot in on goal at stop by Carey. How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing well. I'm enjoying watching Miles Carey hold down the fort here and try to preserve this lead.
Yes. He's been under siege a little bit here in this third period. Crimboli, can he get it out? He can't. Traeger, he's got a goal tonight. Nice little pass over to Sorelli. Walking in, Sorelli shoots and scores! We've got a tie game! Dom Sorelli. He's gonna, yes he is. Needs no explanation, you can see it.
Gently down the stream, merrily, merrily, merrily.
Life is but a dream. Sorelli gets the goal. How about that? Norwin forward, Norman Sr., 6 goals, 4 assists on the season. He gets a goal there. And with 3:52, we have a tie hockey game. It was 4-1 at one point. Team Blue, they're the team in the dark uniforms. They were up 4-1. Now we are tied at 5.
Well, like you said, Miles Carey, who was doing a great job holding down the fort in this third period, was under siege for a good portion of said period. His team played with fire and finally got burned by Sorelli, the very talented Norwin product. It's been a tough year for the Knights, but Sorelli can still fire the puck, and he went 5-hole on Carey to tie it up.
Sammy Traeger had an assist. He's got a 2-point night. He's got a goal and an assist.
On a slightly related note, I have to sing Row, Row Your Boat to my daughter at some point. It's been ages since I sang her that before bedtime. I love the Selly.
Sprickman to Tucker. That was stopped. Sorry, Tucker Cullen. Sprickman's looking for it. Sammy Traeger's got it, and here he comes. Sammy Traeger. 3 minutes left, tie game. Sammy shoots, stopped by Carey, and he'll glove that down. So now all of a sudden, the crowd is somewhat back into this as they've seen a lot of goals here in the third period.
Well, sometimes these all-star games are games of runs. We saw that earlier today all the way back in the first game that I did, the Division II game. And we're seeing it here at the end of the penultimate game of the evening. I'm going to be keeping an eye on Tucker Cullen, number 8 in black and red, though, the Fox Chapel sophomore. It feels like he's owed at least one more goal in this game before it's all said and done the way he's been going.
Third period, under 3 minutes to go. We are tied at 5. Here comes J.J. Williams. He'll lose it. Followed that up, though, by Ethan Cunningham. Cunningham has a pair of goals tonight, 26 in black. Puck comes in front. Kutch. Back to Goldstein. Fires. Sticked away. And that'll go out of play. Sticked away by Paxton Huff, the senior goaltender by Armstrong. In case you're wondering, friends, there will not be an overtime. We had a game last year that went to the end.
It was the 2A game, I believe.
It was the 2A game, yes. And there is no overtime. The game is over when in 2 minutes and 24 seconds because there will be a team picture taken. There's usually some other pictures taken by teammates, and then they have to clear the ice for the Zamboni because, Matt, you'll be having the AAA All-Star game after that.
The granddaddy of them all, to quote the late, great Keith Jackson. And I've been looking forward to that one for a while. And we're going to be seeing some players, Chris, in that game that we're going to be looking at tomorrow night in our next, if you will, proper edition of PIHL Hockey Night Live. Some big games coming up. for all three classifications plus D2 with 1 month left. 1 month in the regular season. Hard to believe.
Well, we've been talking about on this broadcast the big game of the week in the AA division is going to be Thursday night at the Kirk S. Nevin Arena when Fox Chapel and Latrobe clash. It's going to be Latrobe's senior night, and we expect a good game and a good matchup here, and it's a big matchup looking at the standings with Fox Chapel just being 2 points behind Latrobe, so that's a big one coming Thursday. And 1 month to go, Mr. Popchalk, and there are a lot of big games and a lot yet to be decided.
Fox Chapel, one of the highest scoring teams in all three pure classifications. Latrobe, winners of 11 straight. And like Fox Chapel, they have already clinched the Penguins Cup playoff berth, so it's all about positioning for those two teams at this point, and that'll be a lot of fun.
We've got 1:30 to go in this one. O'Donohue, who's had a strong game tonight. The Cannon Mac defensemen look good. Loose in front, O'Donohue. Everybody's whacking at it. Where's the puck? Sent up. Sprickman tries to keep it in. Graff over to Rulo. Shoots. Save made by Huff, and there is no rebound with 1:08 to go.
There is nothing like friendly competition, especially when the game is still very much in the balance with plenty of time to go to decide it.
I have noticed the last 2 minutes there's a little bit of intensity is kicked up here since this game has been tied. Faceoff will be to the right of Huff. Coach Ferguson sends out basically his Latrobe unit with Tyler Goldstein, the Fox Chapel defenseman, number 47.
It's such a conundrum in all-star games. You know, what do you do in this situation? Do you play not to lose, or do you play to win and take more risks to try to get that G-dub?
I'm going to say they're probably more aggressive in playing to win. Of course, you never know, but there seems to be a little bit more aggression. We're under a minute to go. There's 40 seconds left. Hayburn gets it up to Goldstein. Goldstein walks the line, gets it back to Hayburn. Hayburn centers it in front. Score! Dylan Morris! Number 86, senior captain forward for Latrobe, is able to find the puck and get it past Huff, and with 32 seconds left, they were up 4-1, only to see the other team come back. Dylan Morris gets the goal for Latrobe forward. Dylan Morris gets the goal. It's 6-5, Team Ferguson, Team Blue.
They went to old reliable, the POP, puck off pads. Get the shot from distance. Huff kicked that big juicy rebound right out to Morris, who was in the exact right place at the exact right time.
Puck off pass, pads off pass. These teams, when they get back to their respective teams, they have drills where they practice that all the time. Now look at this. You talked about it. They're pulling their goalie. Yeah, here we go. They're pulling their goalie. Here we go. 18 seconds ago. Heron brings it front. Puck is loose. Where is it? Loose in front. Toth thinks they scored. So does Kisty. But nothing from the official. Carey says, no, I got the puck. It's right here in my glove. 12 seconds to go. Team Gold, that's head coach Brian Zagorak's team, Penn Trafford head coach, has pulled his goalie.
Yeah, Toth was the extra man.
He thought he had a goal. He raised his stick. But Carey says, no, I got the puck right here. Face off to the right of Carey.
Toth, a player who missed a lot of time with an ACL injury earlier in his varsity career. Back now for the Knights.
Puck is cleared out. Team Blue is going to win this game. The team in the dark uniforms, no icing. Kisty just turns and wheels it ahead. And that is it. This one is over. Team Ferguson, team in blue, celebrates like they've just won the Penguins Cup.
I was going to say, I've never seen an equipment toss at the end of an All-Star game before.
I've never seen that either. So that's a team of characters down there. We saw that in warm-ups. We saw that with some goal celebrations. And we have some players who have thrown their sticks and gloves onto the ice to celebrate the win. The 2025 Varsity Class AA All-Star game is over. Dylan Morris, senior captain and forward for Latrobe, is going to get the game-winning goal. And they win this game. Team Ferguson, Team Blue wins this one 6-5.
Exactly how you drew it up, eh, Chris? The Latrobe captain makes it happen. But all kidding aside, What a game, and what an ending to this game for that matter. A game that looked like it was done and dusted at one point. We see a furious comeback, or almost comeback as the case may be, and Morris gets the game winner with just half a minute to play.
When it was 4-1 in the second period, early in the second, I thought to myself, boy, what are we going to have to talk about if this really gets out of hand? But it didn't. It was a nice comeback by these teams. And now what you're seeing here is one of the great traditions of this All-Star game. We're going to get a total All-Star picture. You see Brian Mitchell. Mitch, who was at my side down there coordinating it all, getting all the players together. They'll go back to competing against each other tomorrow, and there won't be many smiles. But today, it is all smiles. A celebration of high school hockey, a celebration of these players who have earned their way here as All-Stars. And you can see them down there. You see school teammates together. You see players who play travel together that are next to each other. And here's the great moment right here.
You love to see the camaraderie, and you love to see Jared Toddhunter of Toddhunter Productions down on the ice. He's been handling still photography duties all day long for the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League. Follow him on social media at Toddhunter Prods. He always does such fine work.
Smiles all the way around. There's not much time. Mitch has told the players to be quick if there's any pictures, because the Zambonis got to get out here because we have one more game after this, a AAA All-Star game. But that's it for this one here. The 2025 Varsity Class AA All-Star game is in the books. Great time here. Thank you to 10band.tv for inviting me on the broadcast, and was happy to be a part of this. I think this is my fourth year helping the All-Star broadcast. Very appreciative to Todd and to you, Mr. Popchuk, and to everyone at 10band.tv. Hope to do it again down the road. And from that, I am going to sign off here from the RMU Island Sports Complex on Neville Island. But don't go anywhere. Our Class AAA All-Star game is next, Matt. You're going to be on the call with that. Give us a little preview of what you expect in that one.
Well, I'm going to be keeping an eye on a number of players, including Xavier Bias, the Mount Lebanon sophomore, whose Blue Devils are in first place in Class 3A entering the All-Star break. South Fayette has done a great job treading water in their first year in Class 3A. They've got a number of players here tonight as well.
Should be a good one. Stay tuned after a short break. So what's going to happen, friends, is the Zambonis going to come out, and then we will go off the air for a while. Then we will be back, and you'll get your player introductions, and then we will have the start of that game here at the RMU Island Sports Complex. So for Matt Popchuk, I am Chris Beddick, saying so long from the AA game, but don't go anywhere. The AAA game is just around the corner, and I will bid you adieu. Good night, everybody, from the RMU Sports Complex. Stay tuned for the Class 3 AAA All-Star game coming up soon. Thanks, everyone.
I didn't see Pitt up there with the colleges, so that's but I got a couple.
There's a shot and a goal right off the face-off. Ethan Cunningham.
Now, in these games, it's always fun to know who you're coming up with, you know.
Oh, Sprickman with an interception. Shoots, hit the post, it goes in. I thought it was going to go up. It did hit the post. Fox Chapel. He has it. He's our captain also. Intercepted by Traeger, though. Sammy Traeger got a chance. Shoots, sees. Saved by Flew, and it trickled just wide. Graff. Shot is blocked. Barry loses it. Cullen, shot, score! That's Wiseman. Wiseman and Cullen were both. There's Ethan Cunningham. He had the first goal. Center in front, it got a goal! What a pass by Cunningham. Hurl. Baldwin forward, gets ahead to Sammy Traeger. Traeger will shoot, score! Sammy Traeger snaps that puck. Penalty is over. Team's back to equal strength. Sprickman comes out of the box. He's going after the puck. He gets around a man. He's got a chance. Matthias Sprickman shoots. Save made. Kind of a pass shot towards that, misses everything. Kisty Shoots, that goes in on goal, bounces in, rebound right there. Billy's backhander, he scores! And he'll get it out. O'Donohue with Crimboli. Crimboli's able to get around, and Crimboli's got a man going in net right there. Jackson Hayburn shoots, save, Johnson! On the attack now. Goldstein shoots, that's stopped. Rebound, oh, he loses the rebound, couldn't handle it.
You got to get in. That's the big thing. Get in and then see what happens from there. Sometimes you get those chances.
There's a shot and a goal right there, yeah, number 29. Toth loses the puck. Crimboli comes in, got a chance. Shot, save! Rebound, loose in front. Good save there. It's ahead to O'Donohue. Here he comes. Long shot in, that's stopped, it's loose.
That's a goal.
And it's in, O'Donohue. He followed his shot. They run drills. Here comes Kramer. Kramer 2-on-1. Shot, save made, big save there. As Parker Toth was get it out, he can't. Traeger, he's got a goal tonight. Nice little pass over to Sorelli. Walking in, Sorelli shoots and scores. We've got a tie game. Dom Sorelli gets it back to Hayburn. Hayburn centers it in front. Score! Dylan Morris, number 86, senior captain.